crafting for almost everyone. I was doing the project that should be on videotape now. It is of the dog photo album. And when I was doing it, I created a ton of scrap paper, and I'm really trying to get rid of things like that. So I started thinking about a series of cards I could do called scrap cards. And we're going to be making them primarily from scrap papers that I have laying around. So in this card, I had this black and white paper that I thought was fun, and I have a little hexagon punch and a bigger hexagon punch. The other thing I was thinking about it is using my punches, because I love punches, but I don't use mine as much as I want to. So this is the bigger one. I have a smaller one and a bigger one, and they're from Fiskars. Love these. Didn't think I could use them. Love them. On my video, I'll link that video, the one where I tell you which punches work best for me. Anyway, I was also talking to someone about these card sets that are so easy and inexpensive. You get 50 cards and 50 envelopes. The only thing I don't like about them is they don't always cut them straight, and I don't like that about them. That one's really cut off center. This one's better. Actually, that one was dirty too. So anyway, I decided what I would do is I would just make a very simple card where I would put these hexagons around it in a kind of a random order. And I'm going to be making a thank you card. Rich and I were at the college that we went to the other night, and they had a dinner, and they gave us a really lovely clock and thanked us for the volunteerism that we do there. We really appreciate that, because it's nice to be appreciated for doing the things you do, and it was just lovely. It was a lovely evening, and it was so sweet of them to do that. Now I'm going to put my head in the middle of this because I'm going to put thank you up at the top. Not very big. This stamp set is called Inky Antics. Oh, it's from Inky Antics. Hold on and I'll tell you. It's Inky Antics Simple Sentiments, number 11104MC. It has a lot of really nice sentiments, and I like the writing on it too. And then the inside sentiment it says, thank you for, well, hold on, I can't remember what it says exactly. And I don't want to say it wrong. Your thoughtfulness means so much. I thought that was nice, and it was definitely a very thoughtful thing for them to do. Lovely clock. Rich snagged it and put it in his office right away, which I thought was cute. Love that. I'm going to just stick this real quickly in the inside so that we can get our card going. This card should be very easy to do. I want to tell you about my ink that I'm using. Jennifer S., who's one of our subscribers, was listening to one of my rants about VersaFine Onyx Black ink and how I love it, but I absolutely hate the packaging and how this thing always flips around and I get ink all over myself. I hate it. So she said, hey Sandy, did you ever consider getting one of the Distress Inks blank custom blends? It's a blank, there's nothing in it, and putting your re-inker in for your Onyx Black. Genius, Jennifer. Did it. Love it. So happy. Can't even tell you how happy I am with that. Thrilled, even. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these little black and white pieces that I cut from a scrap that I had from a card, and I'm just going to center them in the middle of each one of these black pieces so that make sure I'm in frame, so that we can be sure that they're each really cute. And my goal is that I'm going to use up so much of my so many things. I just accumulate so many things, like, you know, paper. I know everybody accumulates scrap pieces, but I'm not one of those people that keeps every little scrap piece, and I still have so much scrap paper it makes me crazy. So it's one of those things where if I am noticing that I can't close my drawer because I've got so much scrap in there, it's time to de-stash, as I'm calling it. I know that's not really technically what that means. I think it means you're selling stuff, but oh, I did list my Cuttlebug on Split Coast because, you know, that Cuttlebug had to go. Anyway, I'm trying to get rid of these things that I'll never use. Because let's face it, I've accumulated a lot of stuff that I'm never going to use. Little did I know that it would lead to a channel on YouTube, which makes me so happy. And we're coming up on 500 viewers. I'm so excited about that. I mean, we're really getting close to 500 viewers. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that sounds like nothing. And people are going, 500, my God, there's people that have, you know, millions. I understand that. But for me, I mean, I had no expectations when we went into this of having anybody watch my videos, let alone 500 people. So thank you to all of you who are watching, and I am going to be giving away some prizes when we hit the 500 mark, and I'm going to be doing some special videos where I'm going to be doing the giveaways, and also I think I'm going to do another room tour of my sunroom or else my kitchen. I can't decide which one to do first. If anybody has a preference, let me know. The sunroom or the kitchen. The sunroom isn't really a sunroom, it's just a room that's all glass. Well, it's almost all glass windows, so it's really a pretty room. I think I'm gonna put these up on some dimensionals because I think they would look better if they were popped up. I do have this weird dimensional tape. I might as well give it a try. Heck, who cares, right? Give it a shot. It's another thing I'm destashing, right? If I use it, I'm getting rid of it. When I bought this tape, I thought it was kind of like foam tape, but it's foam tape that's in tape. So I don't know if I'm going to do this or not because it's going to take forever to do all these. I probably should have just done dimensionals. I don't know, if I can't get this off, then we'll probably fast forward till I get the backing off of all of them. We will see. Anyway, I bought this stuff thinking it was foam tape, but it's weird. I don't know what it is really. Let me put the backs, put the foam tape on all of these and take the backing off, and then I'll come back. All of my pieces lined with the foam tape, and I laid the first 3 down so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing, and then I'm going to just line up. Whoops. Luckily this foam tape doesn't seem to stick very good. Once you push it down it seems to do okay, but when you just lay it in place it doesn't seem to stick really well, which is good because, you know, I need to lay things a few times. So there is the card on the front, and I have this washi tape that I thought was kind of cool. I thought I'd just run a little line of it across the bottom of the card. Oh, I thought I was going to say more dirt. Not happy about that. These cards having as much yucky stuff on them. And then on the envelope, I always use washi tape. I think if you watch my video I just did on my how I organize my cards, I'll link that too. If you saw that, I show you how I always put washi tape on my envelopes. It's important, I think, to decorate your envelope. And if you know me, you know that I have this stamp that I love that says, I made this for you, because I think it's cool to say that I made this for you, and nobody knows. You know, like if it's a card that I give in a set of cards, the person who has my set that I give them, it says that on the back, so it looks like they made the cards, and I'm okay with that. If you know, if they want to take credit for the cards, I'm fine with that. I just like the idea that it says I made this for you. And that's how I decorate the envelope. So now the card is done, the envelope is done, and I might change my series name now that I'm thinking about it. I might call it like a punch and scrap card, or scrap and punch card. What do you think about that? Let me know what you think. Here it is, our first card in our series. See how that sticks out on that side? I'm going to have to cut that off. That bugs me when these cards are not exactly straight, as I said. So there is our first card. I hope you like it. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell your friends. Close to 500. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.